Hi, I'm Todd.
And I'm Amy.
And welcome to Creative Side DIY. We are two teachers who are doing different side hustles in order to make some more money.
And every month our goal is $1,300 because that is our daycare bill right now.
Yep. And thank you to all of you who watched our first video. Thank you to all of you who liked our first video and subscribed to our channel. If this is your first time visiting us, I hope you like our video. If you do, smash the like button and also subscribe to our channel. Also, hit the notification bell so that you see all of our new videos that come out whenever they come out.
This week we're working on a mid-century piece originally made by Bassett that we picked up on Facebook Marketplace for $35. It's already a really cool looking piece of furniture, so we've decided to go with a really cool green and some gold hardware because we think it will turn out beautifully.
Yeah, and a quick tip for Facebook Marketplace: when you see a piece of furniture that you want to buy, offer to pick it up with the amount that you're offering to purchase it for. So if a piece is listed for $50 and you want to offer $30 to buy it, say, hey, I'll buy it for $30, but I'll come right now to pick it up. And a lot of times that makes your offer more appealing to whoever's selling it, because most of the time people want to just get rid of whatever they have. So that's how I got this one. I offered $35 immediately, and I said I'll come right now and pick it up. And the person selling said, well, I've got a lot of interest, but you can come right now. If you can come right now, you've got it. And we got it.
So in this video, some tips you'll see are how to fix wood veneer, how to deal with streaky paint application, and also how to deal with sticky drawers.
Yeah, old furniture has problems and you have to fix it. So we are not professional woodworkers or professional furniture makers or anything like that. We're chorus teachers. We sing for a living. So when we ran across problems that we had in this flip, in our first flip, we had to go find the answer ourselves. So we went to YouTube, went to Google, searched the problem, and found our answers, and then solved the problem. You will likely have different problems on the furniture that you come across and that you try to flip yourselves, but don't let it stop you. You can find an answer to your problem. It's out there. Someone else has had that same problem before too. You're not alone.
Stick around and see how this dresser turns out.
Just got the hardware off of our new mid-century modern dresser. And this one has some nicks on it, and it's wood veneer. It's not on a piece of solid wood. I can see on the front of this dresser drawer here, and then this top dresser drawer. There's some chips there, and on the side of it, it's actually got some holes where the previous owner had, I guess, maybe tacked something on there all the way down. To start with, I'm just taking 120 grit sandpaper. I'm going to lightly sand everything because we're going to be painting this later. I'm just scuffing up the top. We're not really going very deep. Again, it's a very thin wood veneer, so we don't want to go too deep that we pass that layer. But I do need to hit those edges where wood is chipped, and so that when we apply the putty, it's applying to the actual piece and not to grime and all of that. We are going to use the Minwax wood filler, and this filler comes with some hardener that you mix together, and so we'll fill in all of these tiny holes and get some of these little nicks taken care of in the front of the drawers. So all I did there was just take a wet rag, wipe everything down. So I've got my Minwax high performance wood filler. And here I'm just going to take the wood filler and spread it into these little holes that you can see have been sanded all the way down. And you want to get it inside the hole, but then you also want to leave it kind of like a little hill, because you can, again, you want to sand it down so it looks smooth. If you get it all in the hole and then you sand it smooth, you're still going to see the hole. So leave it a little bit high on top of the hole, then you can sand it down to make it level. That's all there is to it. So the next step, I'm going to take some sandpaper and sand down that wood fillers so that everything is level, nice and smooth, so you can't see any lines or bumps anywhere in the piece. By the way, now's a great time in the video to smash the like button if you haven't already done so yet, and subscribe to our channel. We had a little bump in the transition from the wood filler from the regular wood, so it's not the biggest problem in the world. All you have to do is sand it down back to the wood and get it smooth. We could definitely see it when we painted it, so we had to go back and sand it down. Here it is now. We sanded it back down to the wood and got it really smooth. And now when we're doing our next layer of paint, we'll just paint it again, and it's gonna be just fine.
We're just doing a little between coat sanding right now. Just a 220, really light. I really struggled with some of these little nooks and crannies with my normal brush, so I'm trying a sponge brush this time, and so far, so much easier. We weren't totally happy with the way the top of this is turning out so far, so we're just taking the sander and trying to get a nice smooth surface for the second coat. Even after we sanded it down and tried to put on another coat, it still isn't looking the way we want it to. You can see all of these streaks and lines, and it's uneven. You can see little divots where the roller went, and it's been a frustrating process because the sides and the drawers where we used literally the exact same technique are fine. We're going to sand it down. We're gonna get it back down to the wood for just this part, and we're going to water down the paint, which is not something that we normally do, but that's what we've seen work. So let's see what happens. I didn't really use a scientific process here. As you can see, I'm just pouring in some paint and then adding in some water and kind of mixing it up till it looks like the consistency that I think we want. So we'll see if it works. One of the hardest and most important things to do, especially with a brush, is to not go back over parts mid-coat when you look up and think, oh, that's not exactly perfect, because it just makes it worse. But this seems to actually work, and now we have a beautiful, smooth top.
We ran into a little bit of a problem here with our drawer. We didn't realize one of the drawers was sticking. So apparently if you take a tea candle, pop it out, you can take the bottom of this candle and rub it on all the places where the drawer touches the wood or the track of the actual drawer. So I'm gonna do that now. We're gonna see if it works. Moment of truth. So we're going to do a quick rundown of our numbers for this project. It starts with the dresser was $35. We picked that up on Marketplace.
We only spent $20 on paint this time, and the top coat we already had, so $20 in on paint.
Yep. And then our brush and roller is about $9 total.
And $8 for the gold spray paint for the detail on the top and the hardware.
and $8 for the wood filler. So all in, we are at $80 on this flip. And we listed it on Marketplace. We were very ambitious with this one because our first flip, we felt like we listed it too low. So we're testing out our market still, and we tested it out at $3.99.
And nothing happened.
Yeah, it's been sitting for now it's 5 days.
So we dropped the price to $3.25, and we also redid our listing. We went and looked at how other people were listing things, even on Etsy, and kind of tried to revamp our listing and see if we could make it more attractive to people. But that was yesterday. It still hasn't sold. It will eventually. So we'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, so in our next video, hopefully we'll be able to give you an update of what we sold it for. But thanks again for watching our video. If you like this video, like us. If you didn't like it, give us a thumbs down. Either way is fine. Leave us any comments if you have any questions about some of the processes that we went through in this video. We will answer back to each comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks again.
Be on the lookout for our full video of how to repair wood veneer chips.